This is my grandmom's orange marmalade. She makes it every Christmas.
What's marmalade?
It's kind of like jam.
Well, why don't they just call it jam?
I don't know, it's made with oranges, like they put the orange peels in it or something. I don't know. Marmalade's just like a fancy kind of jam.
Are there other kinds of marmalade other than orange?
I never heard of any, but I don't see why you couldn't make it with limes or lemons. You know, I recall the first time I had marmalade, I was about your age, and I asked my dad the same question.
And what did he say?
You know, I don't really recall specifically what he said, but usually when I ask questions like that, my dad had a tendency to tell some rambling story to distract me and never even get around to answering the question.
Kind of like what you're doing right now.
And then he would interrupt me. Can you imagine how that felt?
Yes.
Your grandmother made excellent marmalade this year. I'll be sure to let her know you said that. You know, she takes a lot of care in picking out the oranges and whatnot. There are purists who even today will claim that the only true marmalade comes from Seville oranges, from the Spanish province of Seville. Which is ironic because, as you know, a century before, the Portuguese were making marmalade from the quince, which is a sour fruit that looks like a pear. Yeah, when I was growing up, my parents always taught us that marmalade was only made with Seville oranges from the Spanish province of Seville. We weren't allowed to play outside with kids whose parents taught them that marmalade was made with the quince in Portugal. Really? No, not really. What's up, Rhonda?
What's up, Kevin? What kind of weird food thing are you looking for today? Is it cereal or candy?
No, it's nothing like that. I'm just looking for some marmalade.
We have orange marmalade, aisle 7, with the jams and jellies.
But not orange marmalade.
Natural Farms makes a really good key lime Anjou pear marmalade.
Thanks, Rhonda.
It's aisle 7.
I didn't want to buy any. I just wanted to know if you had it. What do you want, Brock?
I hope you're happy, Kevin.
I'd be happier if there wasn't a squad car with the lights flashing right in front of my house.
Grandmom's been arrested because of you.
What'd she do now? And why is it my fault?
She got in a fight with your friend Johnny's grandmother over a jar of marmalade.
You mean Johnny, my friend from work?
Yeah, they really had it out. Marmalade was everywhere. Rhonda was freaking out. The punks were cheering. It was chaos.
And what was the fight about?
16th century Portugal. It was all about who invented marmalade.
So where is she now?
Oh, she's at home safe. You don't worry about her.
Yeah, I'm sure that's exactly what happened, and you're not exaggerating at all. And anyway, how's any of this my fault?
You started a fight with Johnny about where marmalade comes from, and then you went down to the market and started asking Rhonda about all the different kinds of marmalade.
Well, you really can't blame me, Brock. This sounds more like a generational blood feud.
Yeah, well, Dave wants to see you. You can tell it to him.
Well, you know, just because he's the oldest, that doesn't mean that he's in charge. Is he mad?
He's pretty mad, Kevin.
How mad is he?
I'm not gonna lie. He's mad.
Yeah, well, if he's that mad, then yeah, I'll go see him. So tell me, Brock, why do you always do whatever Dave tells you to do?
I don't do that.
Dude, you drove to my house in a squad car with the lights flashing just because he told you to come get me.
I do it because he's family, Kevin, something you don't know anything about.
Oh, I know about family. I just don't drop everything every time Dave calls. You're there with a Kleenex every time he sneezes.
Hey, you better watch it, Kev. Dave can get you banned from the family.
Banned from the family? How does that work?
You laugh now. You remember what happened to Meredith.
Meredith lives right next door to me. She's helping me raise my kids. When was she ever banned from the family?
You don't remember her junior year of high school? The whole year, she was completely cut off.
And that's the year she traveled to study in Italy.
Completely cut off!
Dude, that is messed up.
Shut up, do-rag.
Yeah, just shut up, do-rag. Kevin, come in, have a seat. Brock, you can go.
I got 30 minutes left on my break if you need me, Dave.
You can go now, Brock.
Have a seat, Kevin.
I'm already sitting, Dave.
So what do you have to say for yourself?
You must have hated this moose.
This isn't a game, Kevin.
Isn't it? It's not one of those role-playing games?
This isn't a joke. You don't remember the old ways, Kevin. Things weren't always so civilized. You're out there stirring up things with the mice again. Things could get ugly.
That's it? That's all? I came all the way down here for this?
Just cool it, Kevin. I mean it.
How am I even supposed to get home now?
Meredith's downstairs. She'll give you a ride.
Seriously, Dave, next time just send me a text, okay? What's going on, Meredith? Where are we going? This isn't the way home.
We just have to make one stop first, Kevin.
Are you taking me to that big auditorium at the fairgrounds behind Bethany's house?
I just have to pick up something from Bethany's house, okay?
Why didn't you just say that? Why are you so nervous? You know, Dave and Bethany are not in charge of the family just because they're the oldest.
Why are you freaking out?
I'm not.
Just watch the road.
Why? I'm not driving. Are you okay?
It's like I was born into a prison of my own making.
That's a little dramatic. And anyway, how could you be born into it if you're the one that has to make it?
Just shut up, Kevin.
Are you from the future?
Council of Older Sisters is now called to order. I'm sorry, Kevin. I tried to protect you.
Ooh, older sisters. I'm really scared. Why are Linda and Annie here? You're not my sisters.
It's a neighborhood thing, Kevin.
So what are you going to do? Not contact me again for another 5 years?
Hey, the phone works both ways, mister. Have you even called Grandma?
Well, I would have if I wasn't being harassed by my godbrother Dave or called in front of the secret society of busybodies.
Hey! Order! Order!
I don't even get what's going on here. What is all the fuss about marmalade?
What do you know about marmalade, Kevin?
Well, I know that there are purists who believe that the only true marmalade comes from Seville oranges, from the Spanish province of Seville. And there's others who point out that 15th century Portugal, they were making marmalade from the quince, which is kind of a sour pear.
And what do you think?
Well, I think that some people believe one thing and other people believe something else. What do I care?
You need to read up on your family history. You need to pick a side.
Really? Couldn't I just not care at all? But I mean, if I need to pick a side, if you can document that the Portuguese were using the quince in the 16th century and the Seville orange thing didn't happen until 100 years later, that just seems like a matter of historical fact, right? Look, I'm not taking a side in your weird marmalade religion, okay?
No, because you only make marmalade with Seville oranges. They weren't making true marmalade.
Well, see, now you're not even arguing about when marmalade was invented. You're arguing about what marmalade even is.
You were thinking about this too much, Kevin, as usual.
Well, you're not thinking about it at all. You're just rehashing some old argument that Grandmom had. This is crazy. Why are we even talking about this? What are you guys even doing? What is that noise? Hello?
Kevin?
Yeah. Hey, Grandmom, it's 3 in the morning.
I'm sorry to wake you, honey. I just want to let you know, don't eat any of the marmalade that I sent you, okay? I got mixed up. What I sent you was from a special batch, okay? It's not for you.
Alright, Grandma, what's wrong with the marmalade?
Well, let's just say it'll give you really weird dreams.
Alright, we're done here.